Imagine this hypothetical scenario. You're a man, financially down and out, spirit broken, feeling defeated. So here comes a beautiful, wonderful, stable lady who sees your potential. She gives you the knowledge and the motivation to make a come up. So now you have multiple businesses, cars, houses, vacationing at will. But one day she says she wants to have a one-time affair. What's that emotional intelligence like? Cue the intro. Emotional intelligence, in layman's terms, is how you handle your emotions. Emotions such as anger, sadness, silliness, etc. aren't bad per se, rather how you handle them. For instance, you wouldn't laugh out loud in church when you see Sister Odell's fruit basket hat, right? Although funny, but you wouldn't do it. Emotional intelligence as it relates to the scenario from the beginning of the video. Well, before we proceed, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. So let's dive in. I'll interject myself as the man in the scenario. So, okay. She took me when I was down and out. Gave me the love, tutelage, and motivation to do my thing, to make a come up. She didn't give me a fish. She taught me how to fish. And I fished well. Multiple businesses, cars, houses, romantic vacations, enjoying the fruits, Of course, this is the part everyone has been waiting on. So, one day she tells me how much she loves me, that she's proud of me for everything that I've accomplished, and yada yada yada. But she put a twist on it. She says she wants to have a one-time sexual experience with someone else. You better know my emotions would be running wild. Obviously, my ego would be bruised, probably just damaged beyond repair. And I'll be thinking about some Caribbean dude named Dexter St. Jacques, that's taking my girl up through there and taking her up through that well.
Well, listen, girl, once you come back around my place, we sit down and talk it over. All we gonna do is talk?
Which would lead to anger, which would then lead to sadness. All valid emotions under those circumstances. First, I would ask, could she excuse me for about an hour or so I can get out and clear my head. I'll jump in the car, play Sade, and whatever emotions I need to get out, this would be the right time to do it. So, if I'm angry, I scream to the top of my lungs. If I'm sad, I cry my eyes out. No shame in being emotional, but a lot of shame is being unintelligent with those emotions, which could lead to something that you don't need it to lead to. Once I've gotten myself in control of those emotions, then I realized that she was honest. She could have did whatever she wanted to do behind my back. I would have been none the wiser. B, she took me when I had nothing, and she molded me. So, at the very least, I owe her an emotional, intelligent conversation to see what's going on, where her head's at, what make her feel like that she need to do this, or why does she want to do this. And however it plays out, I would have did she and I a service, a great service, of at least being in control of my emotions, so we could sit down and have the conversation. We could sit down and communicate, so I can understand and she can understand. Because one thing about understandings, they don't get hurt. People and people's feelings get hurt. So, being emotional intelligent is a very important part of life. Now, how this story would play out, whether I go, whether I stay, whether we end a relationship, whether we move forward, that's left up for interpretation. Who knows? But what I do know, flying off the handle, being verbally abusive, physically abusive, it's gonna only make it worse. So at the end of the day, what would I have accomplished by being emotional, unintelligent? I would have dug myself a further hole. But, like I said earlier, I would be so grateful to know that I could trust this lady. So even if we didn't move forward, I probably still have a friend for life.